Hey, this is Lee Agbohlah with LTAPerformance, and in this video, I will help you get rid of your belly by telling you the foods that you need to eat that is going to allow you to truly transform your body and give you the healthy lifestyle you dream about, which will allow you to start enjoying life. So be sure to like and subscribe. Get rid of going for the magic supplements that are supposed to get rid of your belly without you doing work, or you spending countless hours in the gym trying to burn calories, and of course, the crash dieting. Give that up. That only restricts what you can eat and takes away the joy you have in life by making you miserable. We're not going to go into those things that do not work. We're going to go into solid strategy that is going to help you be able to get rid of that belly. So let's start off with the first food type, and that's greens. And I'm talking about those veggies, right? We're talking about those veggies that you need to eat more of. Why do you struggle eating more veggies? Well, let's be honest. It comes off as being bland, right? It's not having a scoop of ice cream, having your favorite cookie, or if you're like me and you love pizza, it's not eating a slice of pizza. The thing is, though, don't make it bland. You're making it bland if you don't understand how to put some kick in those veggies. You can eat more veggies if you give your taste buds more flavor. So try it by being more creative. You know, some of those things that you enjoy that are some of your favorite dishes, be creative with veggies. You know, veggie noodles, if you love pasta, is amazing. It tastes so good when you actually try it. Or, you know, if you love some of the rice, switch it up with that and put in with the veggies that will create the rice. You know, there are simple things that can make it easy to create these noodles and create these rices, or maybe some of your favorite wraps with veggies that you will enjoy. I understand when you were a kid, you probably were pushing away those veggies at the plate that your parents forced you to eat. And it has carried over as habits that has made it difficult for you to actually want to eat veggies. But I'm telling you, this is the way to go to get rid of that belly. Why are vegetables so great for us? Well, first off, let's start off with the nutrients that it actually gives you. You know, boosting your immune system, giving you more energy to be a high performer, and allowing you to function at the level you should be able to do throughout your day. There's tons of benefits with veggies, and the thing that's going to help you the most that you're going to care about is getting rid of the belly. You're not going to struggle with overeating veggies. I see it too often. When you go on a diet, you think about, man, I got to make every portion smaller. No, you got to eat more of those veggies. I'm telling you, double that plate with veggies, you will see the difference. Not only will you notice you won't be hungry. How often have you gone on a diet and felt like, man, I am miserable because I'm so hungry? The thing about veggies is it's so great for you because it will fill up your stomach. Tons of volume that you can fill up with veggies. And it will help you get rid of the hunger and start burning some fat. Veggies are very low in calories. It is the food group that is going to have the lowest in calories that you have. It will make you feel like you're not even really adding calories to what you're doing. This is the way you got to go. Like I said, put some flavor in it. Don't make it bland. You know, if you're just trying to eat raw vegetables, you're probably going to struggle with that. And if you're not putting any type of flavor to it, you have to put flavor to it. You know, I love, slightly drenching my veggies, my green veggies, in either Italian dressing or a little bit of salt. You know, it really helps. And it does make it actually tasty. And it goes well with tons of other foods that you're already enjoying. You know, you're probably not going to eat veggies on its own because you do kind of want to have the different taste of flavors. But it's amazing when you have it as a side and you put it with some of the other foods that you enjoy. Or like I said, you make it creative by doing it as a substitute with veggies. I'm telling you, go for the green. Just like money that you love, the green is the way to go. So get those veggies into your diet. Let's go with number 2, and that's eating high fiber. Now, I'm gonna let you in on something. The veggies I just covered falls in this group too of eating high fiber, but we're gonna focus on some of the other foods that you're maybe not eating more of. And so let's think about your routine of what you're probably doing with your eating. If you're not having things prepared for you, you don't typically go for things that are high fiber. Now, one thing about fiber is good, is what you probably heard of, is you know how well it works in our digestive system. Works really good in our digestive system, so that, you know, when we do have to go to the bathroom, it is actually going to be something that isn't unpleasant. So fiber really helps well with that. But in the diet, it really helps because it's low in calories and it keeps our hunger down big time. So one food that is really good in fiber that I have made a staple into my morning breakfast is oatmeal. Now, for some people that might be like, oatmeal is just like, it's so bland. No, put some flavor in it as well. You know, with my oatmeal, I like to put a little bit of peanut butter in there, give it a little bit more taste. You know, you could put different fruits and different things to add some more flavor into as well. I know plenty of clients that helped out where they actually will put cinnamon in it as well. And it's just so good for you because it's high in fiber. What other sources are great? Well, think about the fruits. Fruits are awesome with fiber. Similar to veggies where they have a high water content as well and low in calories, fruit is your natural sugar. Has plenty of it through the fruit that we eat. I know I love eating red apples and bananas. You probably have some of the fruits on your diet that you enjoy as well. If you eat more of that, you're gonna load up on the fiber and that's gonna keep the hunger down. Remember, the biggest thing that you'll notice over time when you are eating better is not only are you gonna feel better, but you start noticing how your hunger changes. You're hungrier more, you eat more of the foods that you know you shouldn't be eating because you're not satisfying it the right way with the right fuel. High fiber does fit that fuel profile type that we want to get rid of the belly. You don't want the belly there? Put some fiber in your diet. It's going to make a difference. And other great sources are your different grains, the non-processed types that are going to help you as well. I load up on those grains. I load up on the fiber because I know that's going to supremely fuel myself and keep the weight off. And lastly, which is my favorite to talk about, is high protein. High protein will get rid of that belly. Now, we know one thing about protein is, hey, that's that building block to put on the muscle, right? We want to be strong. We want to look good. Protein is going to help with that because it's going to build a muscle, but it also helps to keep what we've been talking about, the theme, hunger down, what we want to have happen. One thing about protein that isn't something you may know is it's thermogenic. And simply all that means is you basically burn more when you eat it. So it's like getting a bonus when you are eating, you're burning more with it when it happens that way. The thing about protein we want to focus on is the lean types. If you eat more of the lean types, that's going to keep your calories down as well. And then you'll notice. Now, one of my favorite lean proteins is definitely chicken. I love chicken. And you can cook chicken in so many different ways. And the thing about the protein that's going to help you over time is you're going to start noticing how much easier it is to put protein into your diet. We think we're eating a lot of protein, but you're really not. A lot of the foods that you're eating is processed that are very low in protein. Now, you put more protein, you're going to start seeing the difference. So you can have red meats within your protein as well. We just don't want it to have abundance of it. So we're talking about steak. Let's go more for the New York strip so we can have more leaner cuts. Or if we're going to pork, you know, some top center cut pork chops are going to be amazing because that's going to be less in the fat as well. So if we're going to do it, we want to be on the more lean type of sources that are going to help us. Like I said, which is a common theme, is hunger is your worst enemy. If you're hungry, you're not going to win. You're not going to win. Your brain is wired to fuel yourself. So if you're hungry, you're not going to pick the options that we're talking about on here. If you're out and about, you're driving, you're going to go through that drive-through. Or if you're out meeting with someone, you're going to choose the options that you know are gonna only not get rid of the belly fat, but actually increase it. And we don't want that to happen. So go for the protein sites. You can also go for supplement. You know, like I'm not big on supplement, but a protein shake is an amazing snack that you can easily put in your diet if you're not already doing that. Or if you are, maybe just increasing it again to help you make sure that you're meeting your protein recommendations there as well. You gotta eat more of it. You know, if you can eat 25, 30% of your calories in protein, you will notice a difference. You'll look great with your shirt off because that belly fat is gonna go away. It's gonna vanish. And I want to see that happen for yourself so you can really transform yourself. So let's recap. First, we talked about the greens, right? Like I said, we want to eat more of those green veggies. Be creative. You know, put some flavor into it. Don't make it bland or you won't eat it. But the simple thing to look at, double those veggies. More fiber, right? We want to have more fiber. And we're talking about more fiber. Let's talk about the non-processed grains, right? The fruits, you know, they're awesome sources to give you your sweet tooth a good option other than what you're used to. So we want to put more of these profiles of fuel into our body that's going to help us. And remember, it's going to keep hunger down. Like I said, common theme is we want to keep hunger down, calories low, where we want to be at to be in the deficit, right? Remember, you got to be in the deficit to burn fat. So we want it to be there. And high fiber does that. And lastly, what we just covered there is we want to have that high protein, right? We want to have that protein that's going to build that muscle, that's going to help us as well. But also we understand that's going to keep our hunger down and keep us in the right frame of mind where we want to be at with understanding the proper fuel we're putting that's going to have us looking great, feeling amazing, and give you the confidence that you're missing right now. So let's be sure to get there with more greens, more fiber, and more protein. Hey, so I would love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know, are you focusing on these sources to fuel yourself right now, or do you need to have more of that? Would you like to understand a little bit more about different recipes or different things? You know, feel free to comment on that as well, and I'll get you in the right place with that. And be sure to like and subscribe and watch the next video.